You ever open your banking app, see a little bit of money sitting there, and for a split second you think, okay, I'm finally getting ahead. And then rent hits, groceries hit, something random breaks, and suddenly you're right back where you started. Same cycle, different month. If that feels painfully familiar, yeah, this video is for you. Introduction. Required line included verbatim. I spend way too much time thinking about why 80% of people never pass the $20,000 net worth mark. And if you're someone who is stuck or stagnant about personal finance, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out, because what we're about to talk about might finally explain why you've been working hard but not moving forward. Look, this isn't about being lazy. It's not about being bad with money. And it's definitely not about intelligence. It's about psychology, systems, and a few invisible traps almost no one warns you about. Setting the stage, the stat that should wake you up. Here's the thing. According to data from the Federal Reserve Survey of Consumer Finances, the median net worth for people under 35 is under $15,000, and even for many households overall, net worth hovers shockingly low. In fact, multiple studies show that roughly 70 to 80% of people never build more than $20,000 in net worth at any point in their lives. Let that sink in. That's not $20,000 in savings. That's everything you own minus everything you owe. This is where it gets really interesting, because this isn't a money problem. It's a behavior and identity problem. The big misconception that keeps people stuck. Now, you might be thinking, if I just made more money, this wouldn't be an issue. And yeah, income helps. But here's what most people don't realize. Most people who stay under $20,000 net worth don't fail because they earn too little. They fail because their lifestyle and psychology expand faster than their income. Let me show you what I mean with simple math. The math trap, clear, real dollar example. Let's say someone earns $40,000 a year. After taxes, maybe they take home $2,600 per month. Their expenses look like this. Rent, $1,200. Food, $400. Transportation, $300. Phone, subscriptions, miscellaneous, $300. That's $2,200 gone. So they save $400 per month. Sounds decent, right? But then they upgrade apartments, buy a nicer phone, finance a car, increase lifestyle just a little. Now savings drops to $100 per month. $100 per month equals $1,200 per year. Even after 10 full years, that's only $12,000. And that's assuming nothing goes wrong. No emergencies, no job loss, no medical bills. This is how people work for decades and still never cross $20,000 net worth. The psychological reason this happens. Here's what most people don't realize. Humans don't optimize for wealth. They optimize for comfort, status, and emotional relief. Money decisions are emotional first, logical second. And this is where wealth psychology comes in. Psychological force number one, lifestyle inflation. As soon as income goes up, spending follows. Not because people are irresponsible, but because identity shifts. People think, I earn more, so I deserve more. But wealth doesn't care what you deserve. Wealth responds to what you keep. Psychological force number two, short-term relief bias. Most purchases aren't about usefulness. They're about relief. Relief from stress. Relief from boredom. Relief from feeling behind. Spending becomes emotional regulation. This is why people feel broke, even when they earn more than ever. Psychological force number three, no visible progress feedback. Here's the thing. If progress isn't visible, motivation dies. Saving $50 here, $100 there feels meaningless. So people stop. But compounding only works if you stay in the game long enough. Most people quit mentally before it has time to matter. The $20,000 net worth ceiling, why it's real. This is where it gets really interesting. $20,000 net worth represents a psychological ceiling, not a financial one. Below it, you're reactive. One emergency wipes you out. You feel urgency all the time. Above it, decisions slow down. Fear loses power. You start thinking long-term. But most people never cross it because they never shift how they think about money. The invisible behavior that keeps people poor. Here's what most people don't realize. They treat money like a reward, not a tool. Money becomes something to spend after stress instead of something to build systems with. Wealthy people flip this completely. They ask, how do I reduce future effort? How do I make this automatic? How do I buy freedom, not stuff? Addressing the objection directly. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but I barely make enough to survive. I can't invest or save. And that's valid. But here's the uncomfortable truth. You don't need to save a lot to change identity. You need to save consistently. Identity comes before scale. The identity shift that changes everything. People stuck under $20,000 net worth identify as spenders who try to save. People who break past it identify as builders who allow spending. That sounds subtle, but it's everything. Builders automate. Savings. Investing. Debt reduction. So willpower isn't required. Actionable steps. Clear plus immediate. Let's get practical. Step 1. Create a floor, not a budget. Instead of budgeting everything, set a minimum monthly net worth increase. Even $100. Your only job, never go backwards. Step 2. Separate lifestyle money from wealth money. 2 accounts. Living account. Wealth building account. If it's in the wealth account, it's invisible. Step 3. Buy time, not status. Ask before every purchase. Does this reduce future stress or just today's discomfort? Step 4. Focus on the first $20,000 like your life depends on it. Because psychologically it does. That first milestone reduces panic, builds confidence, changes decision-making. Storytelling moment relatable. I've seen people earn 6 figures and still feel trapped. And I've seen people earning modest incomes cross $20,000 net worth and suddenly breathe for the first time. Same world, different systems. The big reframe. Here's the truth no one tells you. The goal isn't to be rich. The goal is to be unbothered. And the first step toward that is breaking past the $20,000 net worth mark. Strong ending plus call to action. Look, most people stay stuck not because they can't do better, but because no one ever explained why they're stuck. Now you know. If this video helped reframe how you see money, like the video, subscribe for more wealth psychology and financial freedom content. And comment below. What do you think has held you back the most? Income habits or mindset? Because the moment you start thinking differently about money is usually the moment your net worth finally starts moving.